Teen Wolf requires a lot of research, specifically because we use so much real mythology. We prefer to use true fables, true stories, mythologies from different cultures for our show. It grounds it and allows us to it allows the audience to look things up online and to be part of it, to understand. Well, the way we treat each season of Teen Wolf is like a movie. When we have 12 episodes, the first part of the season, the first 3 episodes acts like the first act, the next 6 episodes are the second act, and the last 3 episodes are the third act. So it allows us a serialized structure. It makes it feel like one big story. To write an episode could be anywhere from 3 weeks to 3 days, depending on when we're shooting. To shoot an episode is 7.5 days, but oftentimes our episodes are so complicated, we'll have second unit days adding shots all throughout the season. Our writer's room is made up of about 6 writers, and much of our day is spent brainstorming various ideas. And usually we start with character, and what does each character want, what do they need, where's the greatest conflict, and how can we scare our audience, how can we thrill them, and how can we twist the story in new ways. The nudity actually comes from the request of the writers.
Ah non, c'est les scénaristes qui veulent voir les gens torse nu.
And the actors aren't always agreeable to it.
Et puis d'ailleurs, les comédiens sont pas toujours d'accord.
But in terms of the network, for the narrative, they are actually incredibly supportive. In the first season of a show, you have many cooks in the kitchen. So you often have to fight for your perspective and the way you want to write the show. Once this show is a hit, they leave you alone. And we all hope for the best. The network will be helpful in securing, say, a band to appear on the show, or a DJ, but usually we work with our music supervisor, Laura Webb, and she picks all the songs and is utterly brilliant with it. I'm actually working on the possibility of another show right now. I would not run it. I'm working on another with another writer, but I'm always planning. I need to plan for the future. My agents want me to be like J.J. Abrams, have 5 shows running, but that sounds exhausting. I met George R.R. Martin the other night and couldn't stop talking about Game of Thrones to him. I was probably boring the hell out of him. I can say that is one of my favorite shows on TV. And I'm always trying to learn from other shows. Sometimes I'll watch shows and then I'll write down notes of how they do certain things. Game of Thrones has phenomenal villains, and the way they make the audience member hate a villain so fiercely. You want emotion like that from your audience member, and George R.R. Martin does it brilliantly.
I don't